Imagine you are in a wild, unpredictable environment. Survival depends on being prepared. It depends on knowing the dangers. A workplace can be just like that jungle. It has hidden risks and potential hazards. This is where the safety officer comes in. They are the watchful guardians of the workplace. Their mission is to make sure everyone goes home safe at the end of the day. They don't just sit in an office. They are on the ground with the team, spotting trouble before it happens. This job requires a sharp eye and a strong sense of responsibility. It's about protecting your crew. The importance of this role cannot be overstated. Without a safety officer, a workplace is like navigating a treacherous river without a raft. It's a gamble. Small mistakes can lead to big accidents. A loose wire, a slippery floor, or a missing guardrail might seem minor, but these are the things that can cause serious harm. The safety officer is the one who understands these risks. They know that prevention is the ultimate survival tool. By keeping the environment safe, they allow everyone else to focus on their own jobs without fear. They build a foundation of trust and security for the entire team. A safety officer is a bit like a scout for a team on an expedition. They go ahead to check the terrain, they look for dangers and find the safest path forward. They are trained to see what others might miss. They have a deep knowledge of safety rules and procedures. But it's not just about rules, it's about people. A good safety officer cares about their teammates. They want to see everyone succeed and stay healthy. They are the calm head in a potentially chaotic situation, always thinking one step ahead to ensure the well-being of the group. So, who is this person? They are a problem solver, a teacher, and a protector all rolled into one. They are the first to arrive and often the last to leave. They carry the weight of the team's safety on their shoulders. It's a role that demands courage and dedication. You have to be willing to speak up when something is wrong. You have to be able to guide people toward a safer way of doing things. In the wild, your survival instincts keep you alive. In the workplace, the safety officer is that instinct for the entire crew. Every day for a safety officer begins with a patrol. This is not a casual stroll, it is a mission. You are scanning the environment for any sign of danger. Your senses must be sharp. You are looking for things that are out of place. Is there a puddle of oil on the floor? That's a slip hazard. Is a fire extinguisher blocked by a stack of boxes? That needs to be cleared immediately. You check the emergency exits to make sure they are not locked or obstructed. These simple checks are the first line of defense against disaster. It's about spotting the small problems before they grow into massive ones. The inspection continues with the tools and machinery. In the wild, you check your gear before you use it. A frayed rope or a dull knife can be a death sentence. It is the same in a workplace. The safety officer checks that machines have their safety guards in place. They make sure that electrical equipment is properly grounded and that cords are not damaged. They look at the personal protective equipment or PPE. Are the hard hats free of cracks? Are the safety glasses unscratched? This gear is the armor that protects workers from harm, and it must be in perfect condition. After the physical inspection, there is the paperwork. This might not sound as exciting as exploring the jungle, but it is just as critical. The safety officer maintains records of everything. They document their inspections, noting any issues they found and the actions taken to fix them. They keep track of accident reports, learning from every incident to prevent it from happening again. These reports are like a map of the terrain. They show you where the dangers are and help you plan a safer route for the future. Good records are essential for survival and continuous improvement. This daily patrol is a constant cycle of observation, action, and documentation. It requires discipline and a methodical approach. You cannot afford to become complacent. The environment is always changing. New projects start, and new equipment is brought in. Each change brings new potential risks. The safety officer must adapt and stay vigilant. They are the eyes and ears of the entire operation. Their daily mission ensures that the workplace remains a controlled, safe territory, not a chaotic wilderness where anything can go wrong. Survival is about preparation, and this daily patrol is preparation at its finest. A safety officer does not work alone. A lone wolf might survive for a while, but a strong pack thrives. The best way to ensure safety is to make everyone on the team a safety expert. This is done through training. The safety officer is a guide and a teacher. They lead training sessions to teach everyone the correct procedures. They show people how to use fire extinguishers. They demonstrate the proper way to lift heavy objects to avoid injury. They explain the emergency evacuation plan so that everyone knows where to go if danger strikes. Knowledge is power, and a well-trained team is a safe team. This training is not a one-time event, it is an ongoing process. You must constantly refresh your skills to survive. The safety officer organizes regular safety drills and refresher courses. They might create simple posters or newsletters with safety tips. The goal is to keep safety at the front of everyone's mind. When people understand the why behind a safety rule, they are much more likely to follow it. The safety officer works to build a culture of safety, where looking out for one another becomes second nature to every single person on the crew. Teamwork is the core of this mission. The safety officer must build strong relationships with everyone, from the newest recruit to the top manager. They listen to the concerns of the workers. Often the people doing the job every day are the first to spot a potential hazard. The safety officer encourages them to speak up without fear. They work together to find practical solutions to problems. If a certain task is risky, they will brainstorm with the team to find a safer way to get it done. This collaborative approach makes everyone feel valued and part of the solution. When an incident does happen, the safety officer leads the investigation. But this is not about placing blame, it is about learning. It's like analyzing what went wrong on an expedition so you don't make the same mistake twice. They work with the team to understand the root cause of the problem. Was it a lack of training? Was a piece of equipment faulty? By working together to find the answer, they can put new measures in place to prevent it from happening again. This turns a negative event into a positive learning experience for the entire team. In the end, the role of a safety officer is about one thing: protecting people. It is a noble and vital mission. Every task they perform, from the daily inspection to the training session, contributes to this one goal. They are the silent heroes who work in the background to prevent accidents that no one will ever know about. They prevent the phone call that a family never wants to receive. The true measure of their success is a day with no incidents, a week with no injuries, and a year where everyone returns home to their loved ones, safe and sound. This job is more than just a checklist and a hard hat. It requires a unique blend of skills. You need the courage to stop an unsafe job, even if it means delaying the work. You need the compassion to listen to a worker's concerns. You need the intelligence to analyze complex situations and find simple solutions. It's a role that builds character. You learn to be resilient, resourceful, and responsible. You are not just enforcing rules, you are championing a cause. You are the guardian of your crew's well-being, and that is a heavy but rewarding burden to carry. The impact of a safety officer ripples throughout the entire organization. A safe workplace is a productive workplace. When people feel secure, they can perform at their best. Morale is higher. Teamwork is stronger. The company builds a reputation as a place that cares for its people. This attracts the best talent and creates a positive, thriving environment. The safety officer is not a cost to the company. They are an investment. They are an investment in people, in productivity, and in the fundamental principle that every worker has the right to be safe. So remember the safety officer. They are the ultimate survivor, trained not just to save themselves but to ensure the survival of their entire team. They face the challenges of the workplace head-on, armed with knowledge, vigilance, and a deep commitment to others. They turn a potentially dangerous environment into a safe haven. They are the reason that at the end of a long, hard day, the crew can pack up their gear and head home, ready for the next day's adventure. Their work matters because people matter. It's as simple as that.